Got some Enochian blood ale.
Hey, Block.
Nice. Monday
is it?
night, man. Slow down.
Hey, she got those.
What is it? It's just
Oh, nice.
Oh, those things.
yeah. Although it,
When I was a kid, we called that Kool-Aid.
yeah, it's basically Kool-Aid that doesn't
Tang.
have sugar.
Kool-Aid didn't have sugar either. You had to add your own sugar to Kool-Aid.
Really?
That's right.
The more you know.
The more of my brain is wasted taking up useless facts.
Yep, pretty much.
There.
I'm glad to see you guys got those glasses. I suggested those.
What do you
I suggested you guys get those.
get? What jars?
Yeah.
We've been using jars, like our entire marriage.
Well, I suggested recently you guys get a whole new set, and they look like the ones I suggested, so it was kind of funny. But
That's
perhaps
a coincidence. We certainly didn't go out
Cool.
and buy these. People give us preserves, and then we reuse them.
How do I
Okay.
get people to give me preserves? So-
People who like
Don't be an asshole, Paul.
That's why.
hey, up here we be jamming. Anyways.
+1.
Okay,
Wish I
so
could send out gifts. In my mind.
you guys are hanging into the ocean. You're floating down and slowly waving around.
I let the darkness take me.
What are you going to do as you get kind of rushed and slammed against a... not too quickly, but you're basically slammed against the airlock door.
Could our ship connect to this?
Yeah.
Scoop us up.
Airlocks
Right
are,
underneath
especially the one on board your ship, is basically a universal airlock, so it can connect to that.
Yeah,
Let's get off this freaking station. At least for now.
That's what I'm talking about.
Catch our breath. Think about the situation for a second.
So
We're gonna get
it's
paid.
the three of you and the scientist who are all basically jammed down on the end of this tube. This kind
Hey,
of
buddy. You go home?
So you want me to guide the ship over here, dock
Yeah.
with the other end of the tube,
It's moving.
or dock with this end, and then we just open it and all tumble out.
yeah.
Cool.
It's moving.
I can
I'm
do
gonna
that.
Dock it.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of hard because, yes, it is moving, and two, you're flying remotely.
That's why we bring our hotshot pilot.
This is a grav drive because it's our ship.
We're
It is your
gonna
ship,
die.
and it is a grav drive, and the difficulty is... Normally
It's gonna be so
docking
awesome.
is routine, but...
Yeah.
5.
This is tough.
This is 5.
Mhm.
Because the remote disadvantage brought it up for 4.
Right.
Does our ship have any charge on it?
You can
Yeah.
use your ship's
I
charge
think it does.
if your grav drive has.
3. If my grav drive has what?
Has anything you can use that you're going to charge with it. Yeah, well, no, you don't have atmospheric thrusters, so that's what you would be using.
Oh, god damn.
So you could spend 2 charge on the ship to get another die.
Yeah. Oh, it's overcharged already.
So you have
What?
you
So
have
you
to
basically
spend
have to do this.
The ship is overcharged?
Yeah, the reactor's overcharged on the ship.
Oh, yeah.
What was that from?
So you have to spend 1 regular charge plus the
Getting back
overcharge,
earlier
and then you get
answers.
1 in the atmospheric thrusters. You get 1 die.
That's telltale of how good you are. 'Cause
No,
you
no.
did that.
Move the charge back up to 2, and remove the overcharge.
Oh, I see.
There you go.
Oh, I see.
Do it right.
Do it
All
right, man. Come
So
on.
that gives me 1 advantage die,
Gives you 1 advantage die.
and then diff 5.
5 difficulty. As the end starts moving faster and faster and faster.
8 5s for breakfast.
It's gonna pull our ship down.
Boom.
He does eat 5s for breakfast.
Nice.
Okay, so you see this, the Auspicious through the green water as it floats up to you and rotates into position and slams into your side and jostles you guys. And
How do you even do that? You're not even on the ship.
It's easier without your foot in my face. Get out of here. I'm
Oh, is
trying
that
to
your-
control this
Is
thing.
that your face? I thought that was the control panel.
so yeah, you pretty much you're cold. Your AR is showing you the view of the ship. You're rotating it. You all fall into the airlock, and you get that weird sensation when gravity changes direction as you hit the floor in front of the door.
Our organs are pulled in a different direction inside us.
Except me, because I'm just feeling like that anyway. So.
Right.
You get that feeling. It's just really terrible.
Save versus puke.
So you are now aboard your ship again.
I'm going to bed.
God, what do we even do now?
Hey, what did you who is this guy?
You have a scientist.
Who is
He's
he? What
very
is
squiddy, just like your squiddy captain.
I'm asking them, who is this guy?
Hanamura? Henka Jari? I can't remember his name.
Abel
What is he-
Takawari.
Takawari.
I ask him, what do you want? Just kidding.
How many people were in the collector
cares?
rig?
Who cares? Don't ask him that, because then you're going to feel bad about it when it
Okay,
blows
so
up.
you're basically all sitting there as your suit's open, and you see, I don't know what sort of bizarreness is going on here. Anyways, you see like Audie's suit comes up and there's like blood on the side of his head, and it all pops up, and you're basically asking these questions, and he's like,
somebody-
well, there was
Stop yelling.
what?
What? A German grenade went off right by my ear. You're going to have to speak up.
Mop.
You can text,
There was 12
yeah.
guys.
It's
He
true.
had a dozen dudes with him.
and they're all gone.
Now
he
you
had
feel
a-
bad. Told you.
He had a fellow scientist, head scientist, and then several other scientists,
They're
and
probably
some guards, and
Damn.
a scholar team.
No, but they were dead before.
And
No.
he's like, they
No.
must be aboard the Spire, and he's
No, they were with him before he went and got us from the cargo bay.
so. Nobody, what are you doing? Are you driving the ship still, or what are you doing? Are you just leaving it attached? Are you detaching entirely? Like, what are you gonna do? Any of you could detach it, but
Yeah, I mean,
Not me. No.
there's no reason to keep it attached, is there?
well, you could kind of raise it back up,
Oh, I
and
guess.
then
if we
use
wanna
the
put-
tractor. You could use your pulse array to tractor it back to try to reattach it. It'd be kind of difficult because,
Do we want to, Captain? Do we want to fix this thing? Like,
and
is
then
it
you
worth?
could attach. You could connect to the other two.
Is
which would be
that
hard.
easier than just detaching and trying to dock directly with the Spire?
No, it would be easier to attach directly to the Spire, but you wouldn't have access to the rest of the station then.
Right, we would have to then detach and reattach.
What does the doctor want? Hey, Doc, do you want me to fix your station?
He's like, we have to save them. I don't know what's going on. He's totally like, I don't know what the hell's going on. He has no idea. I mean, there's guys over there. He's pointing towards the cargo bay, or at least what direction he thinks the cargo bay where the Marquis de Roux are. They're bored. I don't know what they're looking for or what they're gonna do. I mean, I guess the people are safe from them, but I don't know why they went in there.
I think there's some. Oh, God damn it! I don't remember his name. The
Well,
guy with the screwed up messages scrawled on his
Dr.
office.
Mathis Tour. That is his.
Mathis, what tour?
Yeah. He is the head scholar. He's basically the cultural expert.
You better tell him about what
Yeah,
we're
I
doing.
think
TUUR.
So I've got an
I-
idea. We're gonna
okay, go ahead.
We're gonna detach this thing, right? Because we want to go to the Spire faster than hooking this thing up. But if I detach this thing, we won't be able to easily reattach to it to get it back.
Not easily. I mean, it'd
Yeah.
be probably the easiest thing to do would be
We
to
go
the
back
ready room.
and dock at the ready room again where we started.
Oh, okay. Then I'll
You
just
know?
detach it.
Yeah, where all the shuttles normally attach.
I'll just
Just go
detach
over
it
there.
then. We can tractor it up later if we need to, but or we
Yeah,
can
if
dock
you
it.
make sure the door's shut, it won't flood the corrector rig or anything.
Yeah,
And
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and tell Dr. Takawere that we think something is wrong with Mathis tour.
okay,
There were and maybe can I show him like a video of what we
sure.
saw in
You,
his
you
office?
could show him you could show
Uh,
him fully immersive AR view of his office and its current state.
Yeah, let's go ahead and show him that because if he has any insight, we're
You
gonna
totally
wanna
get advantage for showing him all that stuff. You basically you want to convince him that this guy's what, insane? Is that what are you trying to do? That's I need to know what your goal is.
Was he like this
I want
before?
to get him up to speed so that if he has any helpful insight, he can offer it because
Oh, okay, so
I have no
he
idea
looks
what's
at it
going
and
on
he's
with
like,
this guy.
my God, what happened? Did the terrorists do that?
I doubt it. I think it's probably something from the Spire that did this to him. Would be my guess.
The Spire, it's virtually dead. I mean, there are a few systems we've managed to get up and running, and I mean, most of those are. This is top secret information, so I can't really share it all with you. But,
Well,
we didn't find anything. We did find some biological specimens, but not a lot.
I mean, if Mathis tour is compromised in some way, he may have found something and not shared it with the rest of you.
What? You found something living? No.
We found a variety of basically samples, biosamples. Of course, I mean,
Alien DNA.
well, yeah. Find it all the time.
What'd you do with it?
It's in the biolabs where we
I mean-
were researching it.
I'm glad we didn't go that way.
Seeming like a, although it could have given us some information that might be helpful now.
Shit. God.
So, are you guys trying to move quickly right now, or are you just going, fine, we don't really care right now, we're gonna get, like,
I want,
No, I
body
I
all
want him to
fixed
tell
up?
me everything he knows right now.
Yeah, I think New Deep should be moving us to dock with the Spire.
Okay,
As
so
much
that's
as
the
I think maybe that's a
countdown,
terrible idea. I'm too curious to not go over there and see what the hell's going on.
Oh,
I'm
keyworded
excited
me.
to try it as well.
Okay,
I can't. We can't just leave. It is not in our contract to get killed by alien mutant humans, but you know, I want to know what's going
But
on.
it
Over
is
there.
in our personalities.
Nuke the site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
okay, so you are going to dock with the Spire. That's actually easy.
Wow.
You don't have to roll for that.
Oh, fine.
Fine, be that way.
Fine.
So, so as
Is
it's
it past
happening,
hours?
everybody can tell me the one thing they're doing during this time, and you can also re-up your suits if you want. Remember that,
Please.
because that is a quick thing you can just do. So you just print new.
So that means
I'm going to
filters
say
and stuff for it.
pathogen filter. You might want to consider.
Got it.
how do you re-up your suit? Huh?
You just spend some supply on anything you're adding to your suit. So it's one supply for each slot you're filling. And remember, you only have the slots that you've actually opened. So, Audie, you have... Your combat armor is full, so that one's destroyed, and you have 2 others. So you have 3 slots in total. You have a ship suit one that can be anything, so do that one last. Your outer shell that can be pressure shell, caustic coating, or combat armor. Your life support gel that can be pathogen filter, plasma insulation, or radiation barriers. And your ship suit slot that can be anything. And then Noabdib, yes, you can switch things out for free. As you were asking.
That's cool.
Because you're basically recycling material.
Right.
I'm gonna get a pressure shell.
Well, that's a cool idea.
Mm-hmm. I think my suit's all ready to go.
Okay.
I didn't need to change anything.
Yeah, same.
Audie, you don't have the second slot.
Okay.
Because you don't have it checked. You can change the combat armor that's burnt anyways to a pressure shell.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Like that?
Yeah, and then clear it like this. There you go.
Okay.
And you also have the interior one. Your captain was suggesting you got a pathogen filter.
Okay.
We don't need any more of our humans getting mutated.
Whatever do you
And
mean?
everybody, whatever you, if you added a new one, make sure you spend the supply for that. Costs one supply per.
That's on our ship sheet.
Yep.
Okay, so 2 supply, right?
Yeah, you did 2.
Okay.
So Tall, did you do any?
No, I didn't change anything already.
Okay.
We came prepared, unlike the human.
Come on, I own those dudes, and I say I stopped the reactor. You just shut your.
Yeah, but then he
Tentacles.
screwed up the airlocks. So all of that is all of those successes are washed away.
Yeah.
From all the games I've ever played of Free Spacer, I can tell you that humans tend to be the doofuses of the universe. They're so harassed all the time and considered disgusting by everyone. I think I have self-effacing players. Okay, cool. So you are docking with this facility. The doctor doesn't look very enthused about going inside, but he is also kind of curious about what's going on, and he's really concerned about his people.
Okay. Well,
He can tell us what's going on.
While he was up in his suit and he was maneuvering the ship over, earlier I pinged on 2 different comms. One was the guy we're with right now.
Yeah.
Can I try to contact that other one?
Yes, there is someone within the spire that you do have a comm pinged on.
Yeah. Can I try to communicate
Sure.
with whoever that is?
Okay, so you connect, and you image comes up, and you see a wrench smashing into someone's face repeatedly, and blood is splashing on the image.
Is this is an image from someone watching 2 other people, or is?
It is a little confusing, like if I called you and had my share screen on or something, but as far as you can tell, yes. Yes, you're probably watching whatever the person who you've pinged is seeing.
Gotcha.
It's hard to tell what direction it's coming from. It's a bit weird. It's really dark. They're not giving you any feedback information. There is basically pretty much a beam of light, and you see the head being hit, and it's hard to tell what direction it's coming from.
Can we recognize the person wielding the wrench?
No, all you see is a wrench hitting it. It's just like a beam of light.
Lovely.
And then it cuts out. A few minutes later, it comes on again, and you're basically seeing the image of a person seeing again as they run down the hallway, and they're screaming.
What's the doctor's reaction to all this?
Are you sharing this with the with Dr. Takawara?
Yeah. I don't know that I need to show him
Why?
this.
He needs to
play. He's not going to be useful in this.
He's keeping something from us. He said that
I will. The person running and screaming that I am connected to, I will try to ask them: is it Mathis Tour that's gone crazy? To just see if they can confirm or deny that.
Okay. Go ahead. Ask. I think. So you ask this, and you're hearing screaming and huffing, and you hear it's like there's something else there. It's not him inside him. I don't know what's going on. What the hell? What the hell? But it doesn't sound like it's the person who is running and screaming that's saying it, because a scream of the person is saying something while someone else is talking to you.
But
Yeah, I'm confused. So someone
And
else
you hear another voice, too, start trying to answer the question shortly after that.
Split personality.
Now, from what you can tell, you're actually been looped into everybody's comms all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Which is slightly insane on its own. Because that's not something you normally would do, because that's just confusing as all fuck. And,
healed, by the way.
everybody please roll a task for me.
No.
I think it would be a fitness endurance task.
Like an insanity roll?
Yeah, pretty much. You just saw people being murdered and really bizarre shit, so...
Yeah.
It's only an ordinary, so 2 difficulty.
Remember that movie Event Horizon?
Yep. 2 success.
Against 2?
Yep.
So I got 4 hits, so I actually gain a charge? Is that right?
Yep.
So apparently I'm really enjoying listening to this.
No, well, you're finding it intriguing mystery.
Yeah, I guess my
Meanwhile,
curiosity
Ani
is
fails.
overpowering my,
Did
I should have put 3.
Yeah, you have to roll another die 6.
Freaking nobody's healed me. Yeah.
Oh, shoot, yeah.
The problem with healing you is that would take time. You could patch him in 1 round.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Great. Wonderful.
-1.
You're the one who's injured. You should have reminded me.
I want to go to bed. Okay. I'm going to sleep.
Oh, great. Okay. Can I patch his brain too while I'm in there?
2 people today, and then and I blew my eardrums out.
So, as you're basically getting this info, the door opens, Audie.
Yeah.
And you swear you see the dude from the picture right there, and you could totally get him if you just run right now.
Oh yeah, I run right now.
So, just as the doors open, he rushes out of the airlock to do this.
Oh.
And starts rushing through into the system. Meanwhile, you guys are standing there going, what?
What?
I can see forever.
So, Audie, you're running down the hallway, and it's kind of lit. It's got these like little lights. They put little like glow strips everywhere. But the technology itself kind of has this kind of green glow. There's like these... Creepy. It looks like they're really old, like some sort of old like monitors or something. And they're all like kind of just glowing faintly green. And they're on the walls and stuff. And there's like symbols. And you see the guy and he's running ahead of you. And so you're chasing him.
It's like a dream where I'm running as hard as I can, but for some reason I can't catch
you can roll an athletics test to try to catch whoever it is. Meanwhile, what are you guys doing as he basically blasts out of the airlock like first, without barely waiting for the door to open? You're also getting footage from him. So basically you're getting footage from whoever you're communicating with, and multiple voices over top of that, and him, and everybody's running around. It actually the footage from the comms, they're flicking around between different people, so you're just seeing like you're basically got 2 pictures of people basically playing a horror first-person shooter.
I guess I'll try to do some analysis on it and put it together to some kind of cohesive situation report for Captain.
Are you trying to basically figure out where everybody is based on this? That would be a trace task.
Oh no, I was gonna I was going to try and use my perception, my highly alert perceptive analysis and survey skills.
Okay, so the thing that's going to make that really quite difficult is the fact that you actually haven't scanned the spire for a proper map yet.
Right.
So you could use the ship sensors to try to scan the spire and try to figure out where all the people are moving.
Yeah.
The ship sensors would allow you to do the large area and figure out the people are kind of small, but you'd just be able to tell there are people moving here. And you're basically allowed to do that partially and are going to get advantage for it because you do have this feed, even though it's confusing.
I think, yeah, scanning sounds like a good idea.
So you can use the ship sensors to do that, but it means you kind of have to stay here for now.
Well,
yeah.
Captain, what do you want?
Yeah, that's fine. You do that. I think I just need to try to. I gotta try to talk Audie down.
Yeah,
put some sense into him.
Okay.
Take it easy. Just, no, don't go. Okay.
So you can either you're in the same section as the bridge. So you can drop down on the bridge and use the sensors, which would mean you wouldn't get any disadvantage for remote.
Right.
Or you can go to the stern of the ship and do the same thing. It makes more sense to go to the bridge. It's in the same section, so you can do that as part of the same action.
Okay, cool. I'll go to the bridge.
So he basically drops out of here to the bridge. Zatal and your squiddy friend, what are you guys doing?
I'm trying to talk to Audie and telling him to chill out and that he's going crazy. Don't crazy.
Okay, so
no, bad human.
Let's roll that athletics first and see if you catch this guy, Audie.
I'm your mechanic, damn it.
And what was the threat on the scanning?
Awesome.
It's 3, but you get an advantage of 1. And you're using the ship. So you drop down onto the bridge, and it's nicely not scary as fuck in here, which is great.
Yeah. And I don't hear his screaming anymore.
Well, unless you turned off the feeds, which you're using, you would hear all that shit. It's pretty spooky.
Well, I mute his.
And you're using pretty much you're using a depth analyzer because you're trying to basically analyze the interior of the spire.
Right. So I could use a ship's charge
for 2 extra, yeah.
Because we have, I think we do have depth analyzer.
You do.
Do we have the charge for this, though?
We've got 2 on the ship.
Yeah.
So remember, it was overcharged, and then we had to spend the 2.
Right.
Yeah, so you're going to have, if you spend that, you're going to have 3 dice, because you get the advantage from the weird footage from everybody, plus this.
Right. Shit. So, alright. That. Survey.
And Audie, you need to roll an athletics parkour.
Scanning.
Threat?
4 successes.
For me?
So you get to, don't forget, charge the ship. And I'll tell you what happened in a second. And your threat is... let me see what that would be. Three difficulty.
Adding my extra one on to it?
Nope. You have to add your own.
So 4.
That's 4 difficulty in total with your disadvantage.
Okie dokie.
For your injury.
Yep.
Dude, how do you keep doing that?
I don't really want to catch him.
Why do you only roll 3 dice?
What? For parkour? Because I only have 3.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, great. So, you go around the corner and you barrel into like 3 guys who are all standing there.
Hello.
and you basically fall over them and you tumble to the ground. And meanwhile, Nudeem, you have scanned the spire. It is many stories, but you've scanned pretty much the top, like, 6 stories of it, and you find there's a group of there are how many people? Let me get the exact number for you. 1, 3. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 11 people running around. They're in they're kind of together, like they're either running together or chasing each other, and they're basically running around inside this area. And Audie, who you know where he is because he's a crew member and you have him basically linked,
got his little icon bobbing around.
Has basically run into a group of them. There is another one. It looks like there's another group of like 5 running, or 4 running another direction from where he was. So like he was here, and then there's another group kind of heading off here. Like they must have taken a different route. The hallways and stuff here are, they're not perfectly flat. They ramp up and down, and then they break off into ramps. It's like it's a super wheelchair accessible, but you don't mind going too fast all the time kind of place. Right. Like it's all slightly slanted upwards or slightly slanted downwards. And then when you take a door, it kind of goes up or down.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. Sounds kind of crazy down there.
Yeah, you don't want to drop your marble collection. But
it's like this place was built to be like a horror setting.
Almost. So you get all those different movements. There's large areas it's hard to identify, but you're not really scanning for that sort of thing. What did you rolled really good though, right? You could tell that the groups are generally moving towards this one room down on the bottom. Down in like the middle part, like on the 3rd floor, there's a room at the center that doesn't have any hallways close to it. Sorry?
They're like running down the ramp that's spiraling down there.
Yeah, they're all kind of moving in that general vicinity. Like they were herded that way or something. And there's a room in the center, and then it doesn't have any hallways too close to it, so it's like obviously got a lot of stuff in the room or around the room or in the walls of the room. And that room seems to have an energy signature of some sort in it.
Energy. Pure energy.
Well, I make sure the captain's aware of this.
Okay, so you got your scan, you've done your athletics to toll. Your turn. You were contacting someone to try to convince them to do something, I think.
I'm trying to talk some sense into Audie, telling him to
calm the fuck down.
Calm down, yeah.
Okay. So
and maybe,
what do you say?
Maybe don't trust what you're seeing. Yeah.
You have to appeal to my humanity, and you're not human.
Maybe try to refer to it as septocracy.
Talk about my kids and my wife that I don't have.
So what do you say?
You actually really care for me. That's the thing that I don't know. You've always been like a pet to me, kind of. That's what you should say.
Yeah, what do I say exactly?
Yeah, you two got a scene right now. He's got to convince this guy to stop doing what he's doing.
Yeah, it's like a Hallmark card. Come on.
Yeah, I just tell him, we need to stick together. You need to calm down. You need to wait for us. We're a team. You can't do this alone.
And you just caught up to some dudes. So, what do you say there, Audie?
These guys, they're right here. I got them. There's 3 guys. I've run into 3 guys down here. I don't know who they
That's the thing. We don't know what's going on here. We need to figure out what this is together.
No, I need to catch these guys. One got away.
Yeah, but we're not going to figure out what's really going on here.
So as you have this conversation, he basically runs into these guys. You see him fall down, and I don't see a roll here. Are you agreeing to back off like he said, but you just ran into these dudes? What's up?
I think I would.
And when you ran into them, do you have your weapon out and stuff? Are you ready to like shoot some dudes?
Well, I was ready to tackle at least.
Okay. So you just barreled into these guys. You're not sure if they're even the guys you're chasing. You have no idea. And they're kind of standing there in the dark.
Uh-huh.
You basically trip over them and you stumble over these guys. What do you do?
I guess in the state I'm in, if I was to roll this, I would think that I would either just attack or try to identify them, depending on the state I'm in. Bad attack, kind of good. Maybe I'd try to calm down and ask them who they are.
Or did Zatol's words do anything? Did they mean anything to you, or?
Can we see who these people are? Are any of them Mathis Tour?
It did a bit. Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so you can look at them and see. I mean, it's not going to be a difficult task. You just have to look up at these people.
Okay.
I mean, you're using all your sensors to do it, so it doesn't matter that it's fucking dark.
Yeah. Who do I see?
Okay, so you look around, and there's 3 of them around you, and they look like security guards.
Okay.
Like XMI, like facility security. And the one you're kind of tangled with up on the ground, like just dropped his blaster as you hit him, and the other one is kind of looking down the opposite direction from where you were going, like he's like guarding and looking, and the other one's kind of standing there going, "Holy crap! What the fuck? Who the hell are you?" Kind of comment.
I say, "Sorry, I was chasing one of them. I think he got away. Don't worry, I'm a friendly."
Okay, so you gotta convince them that to not shoot you, I think, if you want to do that, right? Because you're just some random dude and they've been undercover and you just chased them down a hallway and attacked them.
Right.
So just roll to see how convincing your "hey, I'm just a nice guy" comment is on these dudes.
Okay. So that would be politic.
That would be persuasion.
Persuasion. Where's persuasion?
It's at the bottom of Sophantology.
Oh, Sophantology.
Sophantology, persuasion, and these guys are Zumi Musk IG if you want to use charge, which you don't have.
I don't have.
Okay, so roll 2 dice, and the difficulty is 2.
That's nice. Whoops, sorry. I said the advantages too. Psychology, persuasion, 2.
Oh, and you keep forgetting to roll your your disadvantage. So another die 6.
Oh man, you are having a night.
Yep.
He rolled so good before, now he's just like 0, 0, -1. Oh, it's a 0.
Oh.
Okay, so I don't get any more to add to my bowl. An empty bowl sucks.
It put me in handcuffs, which
Okay, so the one guy who's standing, the guy who's pointing the other direction, turns towards you and shoots you. What do you do?
Do not want. I dodge. No. I shoot back.
You can shoot back. You could just attack him with your weapon as well. But yeah, you're gonna have to deal with that as a compelled task, but you can do whatever other standard tests you want. Like, you could try to run. You could attack them. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I would run away. There's 3 of them.
Okay. That is parkour. Athletics parkour.
Parkour.
And remember.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it is 3 difficulty plus 1 for your disadvantage. Actually, it's 4 difficulty plus 1. They're guards. Don't you wish your fellow crewmates would have come with you?
What? Follow the crazy person? Who isn't our captain?
Oh, this is funny. Are you still there?
Who?
I thought Paul was just looking down, but I think he might have crashed.
Oh, yeah. He's not moving at all.
Yeah, he's off of Roll20 as well. Okay, so meanwhile, what are you guys doing? So you see him like talk to these guys, and then they look like they're gonna shoot him, and so what do? It's a toll. You look like your conversation worked because he did try to talk to them, but it was hard to hear what he was saying in the echoey hallway, and it looks like he's about to get shot.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything I can do to help.
Well, you could.
Yeah, I think we just have to get to him.
You could get into the spire and go get him, or you could release and leave him behind and leave. I don't know. There's lots of things you could do.
Yeah, I mean, to help. I mean, I guess I could rush down there, but
we've got like the layout now, right? And kind of where everybody's at. So
yeah, you have a general map. It's kind of a confusing place. The main and there goes all our cameras. Yeah, good times. Yeah, it's like his computer shut down. I don't suppose he has Comcast. I hear it's down all over the place.
Oh, really?
Yeah, people always post that stuff.
Ooh, now I am the game master.
Now half of you are. I'm not changing those cameras. It can just be like this. Here, let's see if this one's better. There, it's just as bad. At least we can see what's going on. Okay, dokie. So, let's decide what you guys are doing to do, and we'll see if we can get him back.
Yeah. Well, I'll rush down there to help out.
Yeah, just head for him.
Yeah.
Okay, so you basically rush off the bridge again, leap into the thing. What are you doing with the scientist? Are you just leaving him on board a ship, or are you taking him with you? He looks a bit flustered, and he's just kind of sitting there in the airlock chair watching you people act like crazy people. Kind of as expected from his point of view, probably.
I mean, he's not going to be helpful sitting on the ship. There's a chance he could be helpful with us. So I'd say, come on, let's save your people. Here we go.
Okay, so he starts running along, and you guys start running along, and you're trying to head for Adi. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're spending this round rushing towards him.
Run.
Wow, it's too bad he's not coming back. I was hoping he would. Because you guys spent this round looking, and he's still listed on there.
On free space or on the Discord?
Yeah. Well, this is the crazy part where I just got a private message from him that he hit submit and his computer blue screened.
Oh. Ouch.
Okay.
That counts as a success, right?
Are you able to boot up again? That's what I want to know.
That sounds like an MP Wait, no, YP, not an MP.
Because I guess otherwise we could call it here.
Yeah, that sucks.
It is only 45 minutes till the end of the thing. I was hoping to get to the end of. But losing a character in the middle kind of sucks ass, especially one who's being so entertaining and rolling lots and lots of zeros.
Yeah. I mean, we could pick up where we left off, hopefully, if his computer isn't completely fragged.
Oh, he's booting back up right now. Okay. I guess we could take another break.
Yeah, I could use a 5-minute break.
Okay.
I did drink all of that red stuff.
Liquidified jam, right? Okay.
Cool.
So if you guys want to get up and stretch your legs, I'll pop this off to something else.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.